Greetings, welcome back. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Felicia. Thank you for joining me. I want to talk about how you can live your dream life now and to stop taking life so serious. Stop being so serious all the time, taking things so seriously and being uptight and just, in these negative moods that we're in, and just go for it. Go for what it is that you want. And to just loosen up a bit and just live. Just do it. Just go and just do it. Just start taking those steps to do what it is that you've always wanted to do. And so just do it. Just loosen up and just get rid of all the obstacles, so-called obstacles, because this is a movie that we are living in and we are creating the movie. We are creating the movie. And we are playing all the parts in the movie. And everyone you see is you. And you are everyone that you see. We are indeed all one. And when you really, really get into studying this information, you'll see that we are all one. We are all one. And that no one is harming us. And that we have complete control of our lives. And with just a little bit of effort and just being in now. Oh, there's a long freeze going on here. Being in the now, we can make huge changes in our lives. This freeze is still going on. So we are indeed all one, and just loosen up a bit and just live. And distracted about this going, and hopefully it'll clear up soon, or I might have to do another video. But we are all one, and we're creating everything. And so once we realize that, we can make the changes that we need to make to be where it is that we want to be in life. And I mentioned before, never, ever, ever, ever cause harm or think negatively of harming anyone else, because, like I just said, we are everyone and everyone is us. We are all one. So if you're harming someone else, you're harming yourself as well. So just keep that in mind. And just realize that you are the creator. You are playing all the parts. And you can write the movie, your movie, however you wish. However you want the movie to go. You write the script for the movie. You create the characters for the movie. You create the outcomes, and whatever you can dream of, you are in total control. So this movie we're living in is basically a hologram that we're living in. It's just a projection of what's going on in our minds, the pictures that are in our minds, the things that we think. Because when we think things, we think images come with those things that we think. And that's just how we are made. So we are creating all day long, non-stop. We are just creating. So just be mindful of those pictures that you are projecting out into the world. And if you don't like what's going on in your life, you have to go within to make those changes in order to see it in the outer world. And so that's just how all this works. And the more and more you listen to these videos and videos like this, and you study this type of material, you're going to see these things to be so, that they are actually true. And this is just how things work. And so once you know how things work, you can adapt, and you can get this formula down, to really just create an amazing life. You know, you could really create an amazing life. So I'm 6 minutes into it, and it's a little after 11. So hey, I'm just getting started. We're going to turn this all the way up. So I have lots of information to share, and if you have any questions or any comments, anything you want me to talk about, just mention it in the comment section, and I will address it in the videos. And so that's how I'm going to do that. So it's the pictures in our mind that's creating our outer world. And so what images are you creating? What images are in your mind that's causing you to create, especially if you are not happy with your life now? Then you need to change the images in your mind, because these images are very, very powerful, and that's how we create. And that's just how things work. This is a law, and this is how it works. So I want to give you a tip. Like, you can create vision boards. Use vision boards to accelerate what it is that you're trying to create. These images in your mind. Really get into the feel of them, and get into really get into these pictures, the feeling behind them, and create your world. And so you can create vision boards, and the way you do that, you just go collect the images, from magazines, or print them out, from offline. Different images, you print them out. You create a board, like paper, or what have you, from like a dollar store, or some type of somewhere like Walmart maybe, and get these construction paper. I would get it from the dollar store, and then you would just paste or collate these pictures onto the board, like your dream car, your dream house, whatever it is that you want. You put these pictures on it, and you look at them often. So that's just a quick version of how you do a vision board. Maybe I'll go into details a little later, but these are just things you can do. I love the sticky notes, the neon sticky notes, fluorescent sticky notes with notes everywhere. Put them on your computer, put them everywhere, put them on your refrigerator, your bathroom mirror. You flood your you write these things out so you can flood your mind with all of this, these ideas and affirmations and things like that. So if you really, really get into this stuff, you can really start to see a huge change in life rather quickly. So do affirmations, like I said, the sticky notes, quotes, things that's going to, it's going to go into the subconscious mind even when you're not really paying attention to that, and it becomes a part of you and who you are, and it starts to create. You'll start to see things in your life happen. I strongly suggest journaling and writing things down, because when you write things down, you can really, really see your growth, and you can see where you are, and you can see how things are actually working out really well for you, but they're just in increments, and then one day, some people, they think all these things are going to happen just in an instant. I mean, it does happen in an instant, but you won't really see it until, all these changes takes place within you. And so a great way for you to know your progress is to write these things down, to journal, and to read them, and see where you are. And you go back, maybe, let's say you wrote a list, and then you go back a couple of months later, and you'll see like, oh, this happened, that happened, but you don't realize that if you didn't write it down. So we are growing. Information like this, you're reading material like this, you're watching other videos like this, you're making the changes in your life, you're doing affirmations, you're journaling, you're having positive thoughts, you focus very well. You pay attention to where you are putting your attention, because your time, your energy is very, very important. Your focus, because your focus is one of the great things that's going to get you where you need to be, is your focus. So you really want to pay attention to where you're putting your focus. Is it on negative gossip? Is it on the latest hard news stories of what's going on in the world that's not benefiting us? Because a lot of things is going on in the world. The collective can change that. What's actually happened is the collective is creating that, because this is the mindset of the collective, So they're actually creating what's actually going on out there in this outer world, because of their fears, their setbacks, their obstacles, their doubts, their worries, and so this is what's creating the things that's going on in the outer world. And also you can shift, because when you change yourself, you change the world. So you don't have to go out there and try to fight the outer world to try to make these changes. You change yourself, and then that everyone who's working on themselves is actually projecting out there, and they're creating huge change beyond what we actually know and think. We're creating huge changes. We just don't realize it. You can switch dimensions and go to parallel universe, as I've mentioned before, walk through walls and walk through doors, and do all these things, but it's all in a shift of thinking. So when you change your thinking, you automatically shift to a different dimension, a different world, and you're living in that world. And so you do that with the shift in your thinking. Okay, I'm at 13 minutes, so I'm going to talk for a couple of more minutes. So this is how you make huge change. But to focus on the negative is not going to really get us anywhere. You have to focus on you, making the changes within you, and then you're going to put the projection out there into the outer world, onto the screen of space. And that's how you make the changes. That's the only way that you can make change. There's no other way to make change. You're just going to tire yourself out. You're going to be exhausted trying to change the outer world. It is just impossible. It's just not how it works. Okay, so I think I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to do maybe a couple more videos. I'm going to put them out over a few days. About the videos, so people, don't become overwhelmed, or, I know your time is valuable and precious, and so I don't want to take much of your time. So I think that shorter videos is great. I mean, I can do longer videos, if that's what you want. I can do that as well. Just if you have any comments, you have any questions, just put them in the comment section, and I'll address it in the videos. If I don't address you directly. And so I'm going to, like I said, put more videos out, And if that's what you want, I can put the videos out, you know. But if you want the videos, I can give you the videos, you know. So I'm going to be putting these out, and we're going to turn it way up. So with that, I'm going to end this video. Peace and love to you all. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Peace and love.